Morning. It is just gone 5 a.m. I am heading over to the gym and I thought I'd bring you along on what a 16-ish hour training week looks like for someone who is currently nursing a little bit of the niggle still in the hamstring, but has Hyrox World Championships coming up in 3 weeks' time, and also Ironman Leeds.
Talking terrible.
We're on the way to Total Fitness. Gonna go get my first strength session of the week done. As you know, Mondays is lower body day. Good thing with the hamstring, still managed to train the majority of movements. Only really been running, and like any jumping movement has caused it to aggravate in the hamstring. The last couple of days, I've tried 2 steady-ish runs as part of workouts, and it's felt okay. So I'm hoping that we're on the mend anyway. I've got my MRI results on Tuesday, going over to Physio to see that. It was a difficult one because much as the Physio wanted to load it and I wanted to load it, I think not knowing if it's a full tear or a minor tear, it was hard to be aggressive with the rehab. So I'm looking forward to that as well. First good coffee of the week as well, which is nice. My coffees are good, but they do need a little bit of work. I probably should take some time to figure out how to really make the coffee good, but just seems like a lot of effort, and I'd rather have a coffee in the morning to get me here and then have a nice coffee after a good session. Really simple one. It was the world's busiest gym this morning. Hit a nice little warm up, so I did 3 rounds, 20 cal ski, 20 cal assault bike, 20 lunges, and then because there was no barbell, went over to the single leg press, got that done first, moved over, did some heavy reverse lunges into the squat rack where there wasn't actually a barbell, there was only a safety bar, so I had to use a safety bar, which is probably good for me because I need to be in a safe environment. And then leg press, leg extension, and done. Really simple one. Legs feel good. Moving in the right direction. No pain in the hamstring, again, which is good. And yeah, excited to go hit another session. I feel like yesterday, I kind of just got my buzz back. I don't know what, well, when you're injured, it's hard to keep focused and keep that motivation. But yeah, I feel like today I've got my buzz back, which is amazing. So let's get home, go to work, and then second session will be up this afternoon. Daddy, chill.
What even is that?
That's what I've got to go work with every day. Now, what we're doing today, me and Chad, for time, 5k row, every time you switch, 15 wall balls with a 12, 5k ski, every time you switch, 10 metre sled pull, 5k bike, every time you switch, 20 metre broad jump. Nice little mover, get ourselves ready. Oh, a lot to be said about being in the locker there. Graft, cut hands, but We got it done, that was hideous, wasn't it, Chad? The simplest ones are always the worst. Give that a bash. Right, I've composed myself after that. That was a stinker. So it seemed like every time you got off the erg, you did your workout, you got straight back on the erg. There was no real respite on it, which was good. I was just saying to Chad, it was one of them sessions where if you were on your own, I'm not sure you'd have completed it. I think you'd have ended up just going, this is just ridiculous. But because you're with a partner and your mate, you just got to stick it out. Like, I don't think we spoke for an hour and 3 minutes there. I think we just got into a rhythm, was staring at each other like, this is ridiculous, but didn't really speak, which is good. So a good day's training banked there. So strength this morning into a Hyrox workout there, as you just seen. And then, yeah, off to go get some food now. I am absolutely starving. Physio appointment this morning, so let's go see what he says, whether I can start to get back running. MRI results should be in, so hopefully I'll get some good news. I'll at least get some news anyway, and I'll have some direction to go with. Right then, so news in. I knew it. I've torn my bicep femoris, my hamstring muscle. So an L-shaped tear defect in the posterior superficial limb of the distal bicep femoris T-junction. So, what does that mean? Well, just been chatting to Andy, who's the physio. I can pretty much do everything. Now, there's a massive risk of re-injury on this one if we push it too far too soon. So, Cardiff Hyrox is off the cards because Andy, the physio, just said, you'll re-injure it 100% and then we're out of Chicago. So I have to be sensible with it. It's about now staying under 80% of my sprint speed for now, building up, making sure that the hamstring's nice and strong. Got a great rehab plan that I'm going to do every other day. Andy wants me to really load the hamstring up. He's had footballers back within 50 days of this. From the day I injured it to Hyrox Chicago is going to be 48 days, so it's going to be touch and go, but we are where we are. Like, it's one of them things. I think I'm quite happy now I know that it's a hamstring tear. Andy's quite happy that we know how to aggressively attack this now and make sure that we've got everything in place to make sure that we're moving in the right direction and we're doing the right things. As per physio's orders, I am going to go and try a little run. Got to keep it below 80% of what I can do, but I'm just going to keep it nice and steady, go out. Hopefully around about 30 minutes. If I can get to 40, I'll be buzzing. I might do a little bit of running, might do a little bit of walking. Just going to go and see how that feels. Yeah, and then I'll report back. This is nice. I've missed running. Great to be back. Ish. 4 and a bit K in. Nice and steady. Keeping heart rate between 120 and 140, so it feels good. No pain at the minute, which is nice. So keep plodding around. 8K in the bag, happy with that. It completely felt pain-free, which is really, really pleasing. Obviously, speaking to Andy the physio, he said anything under 80% should be pain-free, so I'm happy that it is. Kept it around about 5 minute kilometre pace, just dipped under a little bit because it felt nice. So did a little bit quicker than that. But yeah, it was pleasing. I'm happy with that. Very, very pleasing. It's nice to be out running again. I think once something's taken away from you that you really love, you remember how much you actually miss it and want to do it. So definitely didn't take that for granted. It was amazing to be out there. first rehab session done, and I actually really enjoyed it. Boring rehab, but when you know you're working towards a goal and you've got a small period of time to do that, you've got to get the work done. So I'm buzzing with myself. I'm buzzing that I did it. It's a nice hour-long session. I'm allowed to load it up as much as I want within the pain range, and yeah, I'm in a good spot. Another good day of training done. Run, which I'm most happy about. Like I'm honestly over the moon that was pain-free. Rehab session done, and we are on to a winner. 2 double days to start the week. Get fed, nice sleep. I've been trying to focus on my sleep these last few weeks as well, because I know that getting 8 hours a night is going to be absolutely crucial when it comes to injury prevention, injury recovery, and everything else in between. Big Hyrox session with the boys tomorrow, I think. We're going over to My Protein, so yeah, go get a big session with the boys. Right, we are heading to train Heel Green for a big sesh. Me, Dan, Isaac, and Chad. We're going to do a bit of a partner workout, like I said, so a big Hyrox one, which I'm looking forward to. We've just been at a place called Peckforton Castle all morning, running the My Protein Move Club, which was quite cool. But yeah, it's now time to go and get a bit of a session, which I'm looking forward to. So come along and I'll show you what it is. Little doubles one with these boys. Yeah. He's back from Thailand, this guy.
Don't know what time of day it is.
He didn't know what's going on. Still on Thai time.
What can you get a no record?
Heavy sesh with these lot. One of them ones that you're glad you did it with everyone else. Tough gig. I'll write on here, but every 6 minutes. Toughie. There's the money shot. There's the money shot.
Terrible.
How was that, lad?
Talking terrible.
Dan's first one back from Thailand was a ringer. Tough gig. Hold on, lad.
Bodybuilding counts.
Hold on, lad.
Empty ones on that.
Rats.
Good that.
Right, we are going onto the bike. Second session of the day is just a zone 2 hour. Nice and steady, nothing mad. Going out on the bike tomorrow with Laura, so save the legs a little bit, but get an hour's worth of zone 2 work done on here and watch some YouTube. Back in, she's riding with me. We're doing like a little couples thing. She's on TT trying to beat me and I'm just sat behind her.
I'm listening to Mary Poppins.
That's okay. Laura's going still. She's listening to Mary Poppins apparently. But that is 1 hour on the bike done, 30k. Nice session for the day, little flush out. Big Hyrox session, hour on the bike, feeling good. Time to refuel and watch the Europa League final. Morning, so rehab session done, second one, which is good. Felt nice again. It's nice to get in there. I've also started adding a bit of bicep curls in there because I'm on the cable machine anyway, so makes sense to be curling as well. So rehab done, going for a bike later on with Laura, and that will be today's training. Yeah, another good day banked, hopefully. We're going for a ride. Laura's doing a sweat test, so she has to weigh herself now. Then what?
I've weighed myself now, and I've also weighed my bottles and the fluid that I'm taking with me, and then when I get back I'll weigh myself again, and then work out the difference.
Split the difference, they say.
Work out the difference and yeah, take into account obviously what I've drank.
So I've been dragged into this sweat testing. I've got to push her to her limits for 3 hours.
No, nobody pushes my limits for 3 hours. That's not what this test is about.
And that's what it's about. So we're going to go and see what our limits are. Come on then, let's go. Are you ready?
I'm just watching myself on YouTube.
We'll put YouTube on for Hero. Ready? Let's go. 3 hours. We're on Cheshire. Nice and steady. Bit of a cold one today. Windy and cold. Just how we like it. Tough climb, that one. 15%? Laura was shouting percentages at me. Laura was going 14%, 15, screaming it. But yeah, all the way down there. Whew, tough. One of the Tour de Britain climbs. Treating it to an amazing view. See the whole of Cheshire. How are you feeling, champ?
Better now I'm eating.
Little trek bar.
I didn't know we were climbing mountains today. Would have bought more fuel if I knew. But guys didn't tell me.
So she couldn't mentally prepare herself. We're back. Done. So 76-ish K round Cheshire, which was nice. 2 hours, 40 odd minutes, which is nice as well. So felt a little bit cold out there today. My legs didn't feel like my own either, but me and Laura just slogged it out. There's a few cheeky climbs. Went up round Congleton and then up one of the big hills that's on the Tour of Britain climb. So another good day banked. Rehab done. Decent ride. Tomorrow is Hyrox and a swim. Big session with the boys going down. Let's go. Someone had to. I did 33. Yeah. Well done, boys. Woo. That was a tasty one. It was just a slog. It wasn't that hard, but me, Joe, and Dan just kept moving for an hour and 47. Joe summed it up perfectly. Those sessions are very good to do purely because you know you can move for an hour and 40. You're in the locker for the vast majority of it, and it's very much muscular endurance. So I was glad that we got that done. It's been a heavy training week already so far. So I'm going to go in now. I've just been to Nourish, had some lunch with Dan. Going to go in and get a swim done. I've not swam for a week, which isn't ideal, but it's tough. It's tough. It is tough when you're training for Ironman, Hyrox and everything else. So I'm going to go in there, get a little bit of a swim done, get that out of the way, and then get back home and chill. Tomorrow, bit of an easier day, and the weekend in general, I think I've got most of my hard training sessions done in the week, which I'm happy with. So let me go and swim, and I'll catch you soon. Laura, come here and tell everyone what I've done.
You swam.
I swam.
Well done.
She's proud.
I am.
She's so proud. She literally, as I walked through the door, she was like, I am so proud of you. Going down to do a little bit of a upper body session. My legs are fried from the last few days. It's been a big week, as you've watched. So I'm going to go do a little bit of upper body today. I'm also going to hit a zone 2 bike ride, but indoors. It's raining outside at the moment, so I'm going to keep it indoors on the C2 bike, nice and steady. And yeah, finish the week off strong. Tomorrow is Laura's athlete day, so it's a bit of a track session where we're working at like 6 minutes at marathon pace, 4 minutes at half, 2 minutes at 10k and 1 minute at 5k, which will be a good one for me to test where the hamstrings are. I'm looking forward to having that as my run this week. So I'm going to push the paces ever so slightly. So I think marathon pace-ish I will do 4:30. Half marathon I'll do 4 minutes. And then I might just keep it at 4 minutes for the other 2 in the 1 minutes just to see how it reacts to the pace. Come along, I'll go do a little bit of upper body, nice and gentle, nothing mad. And then onto the bike. Back again. Whoa, class, right, nearly 2 hours done. I'm at an hour and 55, just going to cool down. I'll pop the sesh here, but just steady one watching the playoff final to round out a very, very good Saturday. I felt really good there on the bike. Felt like I could ride all day, which is good. Nearly the end of a big training week. I've got Laura's sesh tomorrow. Bring you along for that. But very happy with today's session. Upper body, a little bit of lower limb rehab, straight onto the bike. 2 hours done. Time for some food. I'm done. It's windy and we're off to the track for Laura's athlete day, so I don't know if you can even hear that, but
It was in the windy today.
it's windy, the track's going to be windy. We can do some running efforts and see how the hamstring holds up, and we're going to finish the week off strong. Laura's running the session, so she's in charge. She's got a whistle.
I'm not gonna try this.
She's got a whistle here, so you know she's a coach. See? There's the whistle, that's when you go and that's where you run fast. So looking forward to this. Gonna put a little bit of pace into the hamstring, see how we are, maybe get down to about 4 minute Ks. Come along. There she is. She's gonna get run round loads of times.
Not by me. How's that wind?
Windy.
Windy?
Happy with the session there, so 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes and 1 minute efforts with 90 seconds rest in between for Laura's athlete day. Managed to keep the 6:42 all under 3:40 for the first part, which was amazing. Second half I started feeling it a little bit in the hamstring, so I decided to back off. Didn't want to push it too much, but yeah, really happy with that session and happy with the training week as a whole. Thanks for watching along. Hopefully it was insightful about training for Hyrox World Champs and also Ironman Leeds. Time to go get them done.